previously on the practice.
You remember Miss Mayfield is charged with shaking to death an 11-month-old child that was entrusted to her care.
I think she's innocent. The psychiatrist thinks you could be in denial.
What?
He makes room for the possibility that you don't even have a memory of it. That's why you'd passed a polygraph.
You know the father of the victim.
He's in the congregation.
You think he could have done this?
Don't you think we'd like it to be the father? History of abuse, tendency towards violence. But the doctors tell us the death was immediate. Evelyn Mayfield was the only one there. I'll give you manslaughter.
I didn't kill him. And I will not say that I did do it just to get less jail time.
Then we go to trial.
Boyfriend lives alone, brother, big house. Why not plan B them?
It might be worth a try.
Give them a soft plan B.
Did you murder your sister and frame George Vogel?
Objection!
Did you follow her to the bar, then go to the motel?
That's sick!
I represent Steve Robin and his dad.
Steve Robin?
Brother of the victim in your Vogelman trial. Eugene accused him of being the killer. We're suing you. I can paint a pretty disgusting picture of you guys in front of a jury. Team Plan B?
Okay, I've consulted 3 lawyers. All 3 say settle.
I want to fight.
So do I.
Okay. Jimmy, you'll first chair.
What? Look, no offense, Jimmy, but shouldn't you be doing it? I mean, he's good. I mean, you're great. But we need our...
Best.
Well, it's the first week of December.
The people who don't like Christmas are the people who get behind in their shopping. And the reason they get behind is because it sneaks up on them. It's not sneaking up in this office. Not under my watch.
What's that on your head?
Oh, it's mistletoe. My friend Elaine invented this thingy. It's cute, huh?
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock. Why are you here?
Couldn't sleep.
Mayfield trial?
Might as well work if I'm awake.
You think you have any chance? I mean, the baby died in her hands.
Why are you so convinced she's guilty?
She just gives me the EBGBs. You really think she's innocent?
Yeah. Remember, she did pass the lie detector.
Well, pleadings are all packed. Anything else you need? I'm about to go.
Yeah, I'm all set, thanks. And thanks for, decorating the place. It looks great.
Well, Christmas should be Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas should be Christmas, and a kiss should be a kiss. Good mistletoe. Night.
Summary judgment.
Because it won't fly, and if...
Still, you gotta try with the stakes so high.
It'd be the same as our motion to dismiss, Eugene. The judge said this thing would turn on the facts.
What about preserving appeal?
If this were going to turn on law, he would have kicked it. If we push for summary judgment, it's going to look like foot dragging. Judge Papp holds grudges. He lets the jury see him. We do not want an unfriendly judge in this trial.
Let's calm down. Nobody's talking Christmassy.
Every time we break, every recess, I want you to go to her, embrace. I want the jury reminded every chance we get that you believe in her.
Oh, absolutely.
You doing okay?
Believe it or not, I am. I'm in God's hands now.
Evelyn.
I know.
All I'm saying is you're not in God's hands on this. You're in the jury's. And I don't want you to come across as a zealot.
I get it, Bobby.
Good. Okay, let's go. We got a cab waiting downstairs. It's cold.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Bobby, I know you think Jimmy matches up best against Silver, but...
I heard that.
What?
Whatever you were saying behind my back.
Listen, I got to get to court. We'll talk about this later.
You think I can't do this, Eugene?
I know you can do it.
Bobby, 2 things. 1, good luck. 2, I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I didn't mean to. But it was an awesome kiss. Not that I have any designs, but if your lousy personal life comes from any insecurity, you should know that 90% of women are looking for a cute guy with a steady job who can kiss. You're 3 for 3. Trial. Don't be late.
Michael. And you.
They suspended him from school.
For what?
For passing a few notes. It's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of, and I want to take them to court.
In here.
And don't you be swatting him.
I'm not going to swat him.
You just keep the blinds open because I don't trust you.
You didn't have to come here. You can go to any lawyer.
I came here for some civilized lawyering.
Swat anybody. In here, Michael. You can come. Sexual harassment?
Yes. A few notes in the back of the classroom, and they bouncing.
Well, what was in these notes?
Not much. Just...
He's got a crush on this girl, Kitty Nelson. You know, she finds one of these notes, she takes it home to her mental mother, her mother makes a complaint, and they bounce him.
What was in the notes?
Just stuff.
What just stuff?
You know, nice ass and stuff. Nothing bad.
The autopsy was conclusive.
Yes. It showed Kevin Barlow died from injuries consistent with shaken baby syndrome.
Doctor, is it possible that these injuries could have been caused by an accident?
No. There was extreme hemorrhaging in the bilateral anterior chamber and also retinal hemorrhaging.
Which means?
It was not an accident. The degree of force had to be severe.
What about some other medical condition?
Well, nothing in his prior medical records or my examination revealed any other cause for these symptoms.
Is it possible to tell when the shaking occurred?
Well, based on the acute conditions present, Kevin's death would have been almost immediate.
Now, you found a contusion on Kevin Barlow's forehead, didn't you?
Yes, but that...
Which was about 10 days old.
That injury was not life-threatening and was, in fact, healing when he died.
Isn't it true that a prior head injury could begin to bleed spontaneously in the brain?
Yes, but in this case, that wouldn't explain the extent of the injuries.
Well, isn't it also possible that something could have happened to Kevin just prior to being dropped off at Evelyn Mayfield's house?
The likelihood of that is so negligible that...
Is it possible?
I suppose anything is possible, but...
Thank you, Doctor. You answered the question.
How possible?
Minuscule. The symptoms here suggest an immediate death, not one that occurred hours later.
Thank you.
But your findings don't conclusively exclude the boy dying hours later.
We can't positively exclude it, no.
Thank you, Doctor.
We have been sitting here over an hour, Rebecca. You haven't given me anything.
I said that I will talk to the principal. But I have to tell you, schools are big on sexual harassment policies.
Big because all these rat lawyers got them running scared of getting sued. It is a big cover-your-ass disgrace.
Yes, I'll stick that argument in a footnote and not lead with it. But that does give me an idea as to how the word ass slipped into his vocabulary.
You be the lawyer, all right? Not the mother.
Why are you two always fighting?
I am not fighting.
You watch your mouth, all right, Michael? You talk with some respect. Plus which she might hit you.
Hey, one more word like that and you can get yourself another rat. Are we clear?
We're not all ophthalmologists, Doctor. Would you explain retinal hemorrhaging?
That's when blood vessels leak into the eye. But here, there were also retinal folds, where the retinas were essentially folded over, almost like contact lenses. These are both indicators that a child has been forcefully shaken.
Now, would an individual suffering from retinal folds be able to focus their eyes or respond to visual cues?
Absolutely not.
So then I asked Evelyn Mayfield if the baby's eyes were tracking when he came to her. She said yes.
Which means what?
Which means either she was lying or she killed him.
Objection.
Sustained.
You didn't believe her?
If the baby had been shaken before he came to her house, according to the doctors, it would have been impossible for him to track with his eyes like she said. If she really did see them track, he was shaken after he got there.
Detective, when you use the word tracking, what do you mean?
It means whether or not someone's eyes could follow a visual cue moving back and forth.
I see. Did you explain tracking to Evelyn Mayfield when you questioned her?
Did I explain it?
Yes. Did you explain the term?
I don't think I did, no.
In fact, you didn't know if Evelyn was even familiar with that term at the time you questioned her, did you?
In her statement, she said the baby's eyes were tracking. She said it. I assumed she understood the meaning.
Yes, she used the word tracking. But that doesn't mean she meant responsive to visual cues.
Then what did she mean?
We don't know, do we? Maybe just that they were open.
Move to strike. She's testifying. She's testifying.
She's testifying. She's testifying. Auntie M, come back. You sound like the Wicked Witch of the West when you object.
Oh, you're Glinda. Did she understand tracking?
Oh, yeah?
Stop it! No!
Stop it! Okay, put down the can. Put down the can. Put it down.
Okay. You never should have put the can down! Bobby! That's good.
What is going on?
What? We do this every night.
What are you doing here?
You weren't picking up. I need to talk to you about something.
Is it dessert? Because we're ready.
In my room. What's the matter?
The kid's father. He goes up tomorrow.
Yeah, so?
How important do you think it is that we go after him? Like maybe he killed his son.
How important? Hello, that's our whole theory.
Lindsay, next week we go on trial for accusing the Robin kid of killing his sister. Now, if we plan B the father tomorrow on this case, guaranteed Tommy Silva will be making a big meal out of it. Think of how it will look. We screamed that a brother killed his sister. Now a father killed his son.
They're two different cases.
Even so.
Look, we can't get out of Evelyn's trial now. We've already started, and we can't not go after the father. That's our defense. The only choice here is to settle the Robin lawsuit, which is what I've been saying all along. And beyond that, Jimmy, he's a good lawyer. But I think everybody's having a hard time with you putting our survival in his hands.
Eleanor and Eugene can't do it. They're involved.
Well, then get outside counsel, or go with you and me. But not Jimmy.
You know, Lindsay, about a month or so ago, we exchanged a kiss, and we never even talked about it. It was in the middle of the Pearson trial. Should we talk about it?
Well, why are you bringing it up now when we're in the middle of another trial?
I don't know. It's just... It's not something you want to discuss.
Not right now, no.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
I dropped my son off at Evelyn Mayfield's house that day on my way to the office. That was our routine.
What time did you drop him off?
It was around 8:30 in the morning. About an hour and a half later, I got a call from the hospital saying that my son was dead.
Sir, the defendant claims your son was crying when you delivered him to her.
He was hungry, but he wasn't upset or...
Physically, he was okay.
He was fine.
From the time you left your house that day and arrived at Evelyn Mayfield's, you and Kevin were alone together. Is that correct?
Yes.
There were no witnesses, no one else present during the 20 minutes before you arrived at Evelyn's.
Witnesses to what? Me behind the wheel and Kevin in the child seat and back?
Well, when you arrived at Evelyn's that particular morning, Kevin was crying uncontrollably.
He was not crying uncontrollably, counsel. He was just crying.
Why was he crying?
He was probably hungry.
There was a contusion on Kevin's forehead. You know anything about that?
He hit his head on a coffee table.
Uh-huh. You didn't hit your son, Mr. Barlow?
Objection.
I certainly did not.
Ever beat your wife?
Objection.
Offer to show that this man has a history of violent behavior.
To strike.
The objection is overruled.
Mr. Barlow, were you arrested for domestic battery stemming from an altercation between you and your wife?
That was a long time ago.
That was a yes.
Yes.
You hit her.
I lost my temper.
You hit her.
Yes.
Open hand or fist? Open hand or fist, sir?
It was more than 9 years ago.
Open hand or fist?
Fist.
Ever hit your son Kevin with an open hand or
Objection,
fist?
it's badgering.
All right, counsel.
Did you hurt your son?
Counsel, dial it back.
If it's no, Mr. Barlow, all you have to say is no.
No. I did not hurt my son.
You almost had him. I could see his face getting red.
You think I should have gone harder?
Shh.
Pretty interesting strategy in there. Plan B, right?
Hey, Tommy, what the hell do you think you're doing?
All right.
Sticking your nose in a criminal trial for the purpose of a civil case? Maybe I should report you to the bar.
I'm just in there watching.
Right now, you're talking.
All right.
What's this, your only case?
No, my biggest.
Come on. Come on.
The principal was understanding, but he said it's school policy. So, we can march into court if that's what you want to do.
I do.
Okay.
When? Because he is missing school now.
It's already scheduled. We go tomorrow. We meet here at 9, then go.
All right.
Just so we're clear, you don't talk.
What if the judge asks me something?
I will try to prevent that from happening, trust me.
Don't be getting snide with me.
Hey, how'd you do?
He stayed under control. Helen probably sat on him, and Silva was there taking notes.
Oh, I got a meeting with him tomorrow.
Silva?
See if I could find his squeal point. We know each other some, so...
Good.
That bruise on his forehead was an accident.
What happened?
I just turned my back for a minute and he bumped his head on the coffee table.
Mrs. Barlow, did your son have any other injuries or medical problems of any kind?
No.
My client had been caring for Kevin for over 3 months. Is that right?
Yes. My husband and I both work days, so she watched him Monday through Friday.
And over the course of the 3 months that Evelyn Mayfield was watching Kevin, he always seemed well cared for.
Yes.
In fact, you described her to your friends as a great caretaker, didn't you?
I've changed my position on that, Mr. Donnell.
Mrs. Barlow, honest answer. You don't know what happened once Kevin left your house that morning, do you?
If you're suggesting that my husband could have been involved, I absolutely know you're wrong.
Because you have his word.
And because I know him.
Were you injured when he struck you?
Objection.
Overruled. Did he hurt you?
That was a long time ago.
The question was, when you went to the police station and filed a complaint for domestic battery, had you been injured?
I had a small cutter, so it wasn't that bad.
I'll show you these photographs. Marked Defense Exhibits 1 through 3 for identification. Do you recognize what they depict?
That's me.
With a small cut. Lindsay spends the morning with character witnesses, people from the church mostly, parents of kids you've taken care of. I don't expect them to be cross-examined. After lunch, it'll be you.
Okay.
You ready?
I just tell the truth.
Well, it's not going to be that simple, Evelyn. Helen Gamble is good. And she can be pretty vicious. She can, Lindsay, let's admit it. Now, the big one. Those 40 minutes, you said you called 911 about 20 minutes after the baby was dropped off. But the call didn't come in till after 10. That's the hole. Have you given that any more thought?
All I can say is what I remember. Maybe I got the time wrong.
I believe you. But it may not sound believable.
What should I do? Should I make something up?
No.
Well, what, they're going to convict me of murder because I lost track of time?
Yes, it could come down to that. Look, an 11-month-old boy was killed. The jury is going to hold somebody accountable.
But it wasn't me.
You were the last one with him. Be prepared to be hit on those 40 minutes.
You know, far be it from me to suggest this since you all hammered me the last time, but...
But what?
This is a deja vu to the Vogelman trial. Last scene with the victim, it has to be her. So, you've got the same public pressure on the DA's office. They need to get this conviction. Evelyn Mayfield is the only one they could possibly get it against, so she's the one that they're going after. As much as you hated me for torpedoing Helen, you could do it again.
What?
Call her as a witness, get the same testimony. Sometimes the choice of who they go after is linked to who they think they can convict. I know, it's ass backwards.
We can't call Helen as a witness. First, it would be a mistrial. Second, there's...
So? Would a mistrial really be that bad? Where are you?
I don't know. But we're not calling Helen.
Well, it's another card you can play. Night.
Where do you think we are?
Well, I think she's innocent, Bobby. But the truth is, I don't know it. If the jury's where I am, we have reasonable doubt.
It's a note. Passing a note in the back of a classroom.
A note containing a sexual description that
She's got a nice ass.
It's sexual objectification.
Oh, come on.
And as silly as it may seem, the policy at Brockton is no different from every other school across this country.
That only makes it more ridiculous. He's 10 years old. Kids write on bathroom walls. Kids pass notes.
And what if he should do more than that? What if he commits a sexual assault?
Well, then you suspend him, but for a note, you don't
The point is the school has notice of the note and therefore could be held liable if his behavior escalates.
I knew it. This is just some cover-your-ass lawyers.
Miss Baylor? Your Honor, we are getting carried away here.
Now, are you saying that your client is being treated unfairly under the policy, or that the policy itself is unfair?
I am saying, if we are at the point where girls and boys can't talk to each other at school, if they can get suspended for passing notes, what is going on?
They don't want to settle for nothing. But I try to sell for.
400's not going to do it, Jimmy.
Tommy, even if you win, you're looking at automatic appeal. This case is threshold. Suppose the jury gives you $1 million. End of the day, present day value of 4. Turns out to be more.
I understand. Off the record?
Of course.
My client's wealthy. He's dying of cancer. It's not about money. He wants you guys out of business. At first, I thought he'd take $1 million. Clients come in mad, then they settle down. You know how it is. But he ain't settling down. He wants you guys selling your furniture.
Client comes to me with that kind of revenge on his mind. I tell him, go get another lawyer.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Look what they did to this kid. You wouldn't take this case?
I just had a sense that something wasn't right. Kevin usually didn't cry like that.
How long did he cry for?
Maybe 10 or 20 minutes or so. And then he finally stopped. So I put him down for his nap.
And when did you realize that something was wrong?
I checked on him about 15 minutes later, and he wasn't breathing.
What'd you do?
I tried to give him CPR, but it just wasn't working. He wouldn't breathe. So I called 911, and finally the ambulance came.
Now, Evelyn, the baby arrives at 8:30. 20 minutes of crying, 15-minute nap. You called 911 at 10:07. That leaves 40 minutes unaccounted for.
Maybe he cried longer, maybe he napped longer, or got there later. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure how long I did CPR before I called. And also, I was in shock, maybe. I guess the time frames could be off. But I never harmed that child. And the idea that I could have...
40 minutes. It's kind of a lot to be off by.
I've done my best to explain it.
You were in some shock. Is it possible you maybe blocked out some time in your mind?
I'm sorry?
Something happened which you've blocked out of your mind.
I don't think that's the case.
Oh, it was such a traumatic event. Certainly it's the first time you've ever discovered an unconscious baby, isn't it?
No.
There was another one.
A few years back. And I saved that baby performing CPR.
You did, so you have experience with reacting to crisis.
Yes.
So seeing a baby not breathing, that wouldn't be so horrific to cause you to block out time.
That's right.
What if you killed that baby?
Objection. Overruled.
You don't have any experience doing that, do you?
No, I do not, Miss Gamble.
Think you might block that out?
I did not harm that baby.
You know, something else struck me as funny. You never called Mr. and Mrs. Barlow to tell them what happened, did you?
The police called them.
Yes, much later. But why didn't you? You're babysitting their child. He dies. You don't call?
Everything was happening so fast. I was going to call them. The first thing was trying to save him.
Yes, but why didn't you call them after you called the ambulance to let these people know what had happened?
I was holding Kevin.
Or after they took Kevin away. Was there another reason why you didn't call? Is it possible that the reason you didn't call was because you couldn't bear to face them? Because your conscience knew the truth about what you did?
No, that is not possible.
Manslaughter's still good.
You just gave us grounds for appeal. Prior bad act?
That wasn't a bad act. She saved that other child, plus she opened the door.
She did not.
Just take manslaughter. She didn't hit any home run in there.
She's not going to take manslaughter.
She will if you tell her to.
I won't tell her to, and I don't think that you make the elements.
Look, this could go either way. We all know that. Why do you want to risk life? Manslaughter, she's out in 5. You want to stay up all night working on a closing argument? You guys ever get tired?
Excuse me a sec.
Hey, Bobby, I'm just watching. It's legal.
Yeah. How much of her testimony did you hear?
The most, I think.
You believe her?
I don't know. But I don't disbelieve her.
They're offering manslaughter.
I wouldn't.
Really?
I don't think they made their case. Not on murder.
Pretty soon, it'll be illegal for a boy to give a girl a flower. I share the petitioner's concern. I also share the notion that a school is a child's first introduction to society. It should be no less sexually charged just because they're children. In fact, because they're children, maybe these school policies are our best hope of one day curtailing gender hostility and discrimination. We're quick to say education beats retribution. So let the schools try to educate. I'm upholding the suspension.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Roberta.
The world has gone upside down.
I agree. But since passing a note as an adult could cost him a lot of money and even his job, maybe it's best to give him the message now.
And maybe it's time to change a stupid, ridiculous, god-awful, laugh-out-loud, dumb law.
There's always that.
The key is Dr. Cadden. He testified possible. Death wasn't immediate.
Remote, the likelihood
He said
that...
possible. You just keep hammering possible, 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 doubt.
I'm leaving. If my father knew the hours I kept here.
Lucy, what's your father do?
He drives a cab. Why?
Nothing. And, what about your mother?
She's dead.
I didn't mean to. I've heard you say parents.
Yeah, well, sometimes I include step thing. Night.
What are you doing?
We have to stay on reasonable doubt, Bobby. We can't just try to argue the father did it.
I know. Can I ask you something? Are we a couple? I mean, a couple in waiting. We've kissed. What are we doing? Or not doing?
What's going on? Are you dying? Why is it suddenly coming up?
Well, isn't it strange that we don't address... Obviously, we have feelings.
You're asking me if it's strange that you don't address your feelings?
Was I just insulted?
Bobby, I was in love with you once. And maybe I still am, but I don't think...
What?
Do you really want to get into this?
No.
This isn't a great life. Great job. But life? Yeah, I need somebody to pull me out of this a little. And whatever you may be, you'll never be that.
So we're not a couple in waiting.
Truth? I could fall in love with you all over again if I let myself. But I won't.
Their own medical expert told you that it was possible the injury could have occurred before Kevin Barlow arrived at Evelyn's house that day. He told you that. Possible. Kevin's father was alone with him. Did he shake him? We certainly have no evidence that he did. No witnesses. But they have no proof that he didn't. Do they? And he does have a history of violence. Evelyn Mayfield doesn't. You heard witness after witness after witness tell you they've never seen a hint of violence in this woman, or even anger for that matter. Their whole case is that she was with the baby at the time of death. Why, their own doctor says the injury could have preceded the boy coming into my client's custody. Reasonable doubt?
The doctor's testimony was that it was a virtual certainty that the baby's death was immediate. Oh, sure, they seize upon that word possible. It's a great word because it's so difficult to disprove a negative. Possible. Well, anything's possible, I guess. But that doctor told you that the baby's death was immediate, and the defense has done nothing to contradict it. Maybe Evelyn Mayfield really does believe she didn't do this. Sometimes psychic anguish can just block out all memory. It's been known to happen. But she did do it. And deep down, she knows she did it. That's why she didn't call the parents. That's why she froze on the stand. And when all these people from her church march up there and say, oh, she couldn't have, well, it probably makes it easier for her to think she couldn't have. The death was immediate. She was the only one there. She cannot account for 40 minutes. 40 minutes of blank time which coincides with the time of death. Of course she did it.
Roberta?
I couldn't sleep all night. I want to appeal.
We can't appeal even if we could.
He's a good kid.
Well, nobody's saying he isn't. Are you okay?
What chance has he got? You know, I try to get him to stop stealing, and the best way to do that is to keep him in school, but the school throws him out, and the courts won't help me. I'm all by myself. His dad only comes to see him on weekends, and I try.
Hey. Nobody is blaming you here.
He's getting away from me. You know, the last couple of years, he is a good kid, and now he's out stealing bikes. He needs something I can't give. I don't know what to do about that.
What's up?
Listen, everyone's nervous about you doing the Robin trial. Me, I think you can do it. We have a partners meeting later.
A partners meeting?
Our first one.
In honor of me?
I expect to get voted down, but tell me how you plan to try it.
Does it matter?
It might.
Tommy Silver's gonna get up there and try to separate himself from lawyers. I think he's gonna try to get the jury to send a message. I plan to be more of a little guy than Tommy. Play it simple. Tell him we had an innocent man faced with losing his life. And we fought for him.
Bobby, we gotta go.
Verdict?
We've been called to chambers.
I just received a question from the jury. I'll tell you how I plan to respond and then give counsel for the state and the defense the opportunity to make any comments or objections. Question is, well, actually, it's two questions. First, they would like to know if they can have more water. Second, they would like to know if killing an infant in and of itself constitutes extreme cruelty.
So, what's going on?
They're deciding between murder 1 and murder 2.
How?
The question was about extreme cruelty. One of the elements necessary for the first-degree charge.
Well, maybe they just didn't understand it.
That isn't it. They're not deciding between guilt or innocence anymore. It's between first and second degree. I doubt that the DA would be even willing to offer manslaughter right now, but I should at least try.
No,
Evelyn,
I'm not going to agree to manslaughter.
are you even listening to what I'm telling you?
God won't let them convict me. I know he won't. I know it.
Listen, I think God has dropped the ball here. Either that or Helen Gamble got to him. You need to prepare yourself.
It's not gonna happen! He's going to take care of me. Now, if you could excuse me, I need to pray.
Honey, maybe we should listen to what he's trying to say here.
I need to pray.
Believe it, her face. I mean, she had this religious blank stare. She looked like
Kenneth Starr.
I'm trying to tell her she's facing life in prison and she doesn't even hear me.
Have they come back with a verdict?
Not yet. I told you she was guilty. EBGB, lady. Shake, rattle, and roll.
Lucy?
It's not that we don't think he's any good.
Then why are we sitting here?
Because this isn't just any case. Our whole future rides on it. Jimmy may be good, but he certainly isn't our best. We could hire better, get outside counsel.
I've seen Tommy Silva at work. He plays the regular guy thing like a violin.
That's exactly why
Jimmy's style, I still believe, is the perfect counter. Lindsay, remember how he did in the Power Lines case?
Yes.
The case against us is stacked. Dead sister, brother accused, life ruined, father dying, the evil criminal defense lawyer. This case is tailor-made for Tommy Silva. He will tap into the people's contempt for lawyers. Jimmy is a teddy bear. He's good. In my opinion, he represents our best chance.
All right, why don't we just take a vote? All against.
All for. Mine counts for 2, remember?
Rebecca, you're a partner too. He could take all your property away as well.
Eleanor, let her make up her own mind.
I'm with Bobby.
Three to 3, I decide tiebreakers. Jimmy's got the case.
Wait
a second. It's in the agreement.
You basically have 3 votes now?
It's in the partnership. Jimmy will first chair, I'll be second.
Who won?
Hey, Lucy!
The jury's back now. 30 minutes.
Jimmy, quick vote. Your case.
Congratulations.
Hey, you'll do great, Jimmy.
Good luck, buddy.
Will the defendant please rise? Mr. Foreman, the jury has reached a verdict. We have, Your Honor.
What say you?
Commonwealth versus Evelyn Mayfield. On the count of murder in the first degree, we find the defendant, Evelyn Mayfield, not guilty. On the count of murder in the second degree, we find the defendant, Evelyn Mayfield, guilty.
The bailiff will take the defendant into custody. The jury is dismissed with the thanks of the court. We are adjourned.
I'm filing a motion for the judge to consider reducing the verdict to manslaughter. I don't expect it to fly.
We can appeal, right?
Yeah.
We'll appeal. We'll win. It won't end like this. It'll be okay, Bobby.
On the practice.
You know, that's easy for you to say. It's not your personal life.
Who's got a personal life?
Lucy!
Hey! Bite it right off. I quit.
We all snipe at each other. The fact that they dish it out to you like everybody else, that's just a sign of being accepted.
I'm not that tough. I'm just pushy.
You know, Lindsay, about a month or so ago, we exchanged a kiss. Should we talk about it?
Not right now, no. This Christmas party, are we supposed to bring dates?
Do you have a date?
Well, no, I haven't asked anyone. I was just wondering. Are you bringing anyone?
No.
Merry Christmas.
Basically, we're getting victimized by the David versus Goliath syndrome. Poor dying man with emphysema going up against giant asbestos corporation.
Well, that's pretty much how it is, isn't it?
Yes, but we've decided to fight David with, well, David. Putting it more directly, we want great lawyers who don't look corporate or affluent. Your firm, particularly you, come highly recommended.
Well, that's nice to hear.
We'd be looking for you to handle litigation in Massachusetts, state and federal. There are 3 different class actions currently pending, all in discovery. We'd probably want you to take over, assuming we can work out the transition. It would probably mean you're having to hire on, but we're not opposed to the idea of supervising other firms.
Well, I'd have to discuss this with my partners before I could even consider it.
Of course. Why don't you do that and get back to me?
Great.
Thank you for seeing me.
Thank you.
What's that got?
Potential new business.
Why do you look so white? Is it a lot of new business?
You could say that.
Suppose you say it.
Maybe $2 million a year or so?
We couldn't possibly have the manpower to...
No, they already know that. They said we could either hire on or supervise other firms to do the work.
Why us?
They've got this new underdog litigation strategy, and they think I'm the poster lawyer for it. They were asking about Jimmy, too. I think his beating Silva caught their eye because Silva has beaten them.
That kind of client changes the firm. I'm not sure I'm ready to...
This kind of a client builds a firm. If we are serious about expanding in the future...
Let's call a partners meeting and discuss it.
Great.
Jerry Green.
Second cell on the left.
Jerry? Got myself in some trouble, Eugene.
You want it or not?
Yeah. What am I gonna do?
Jerry,
What if my kids find out?
First, let's get you through the arraignment.
Can I go to jail on this?
Well, yes.
Oh.
Is this your first offense?
Yes.
Okay, the arraignment is in about 20 minutes. And we'll go from there.
32712, Commonwealth versus E.J. Green. Solicitation, sexual conduct for fee.
Eugene Young, waive reading, Your Honor. Plead not guilty as for personal.
We'd be asking for some bail.
My client is a respected stockbroker. He's a partner in Marsley Bruner. He's got strong roots in the community.
25 bond, 1,000 cash. Trial date?
Your Honor, I think we can dispose of this.
Fine. Call the next case, please.
32712.
We'll post your bond and get you out.
What's with EJ?
Well, I know the clerk. Put your middle name first, and then we entered it with just initials. So, what's the deal?
You caught a break that John was Gilbert Carr.
The guy running for DA?
Running for DA against my boss. In exchange for a colorful testimony, we'll let him go.
And by colorful, you mean?
Detailed enough to kill a political career.
Uh-huh.
Probable cause hearing is tomorrow. If we get the job done there, your guy gets immunity.
Do me a favor. If his address is in the record, could you write it out? I want to keep his identity secret best I can. He's got kids.
I'll try.
Reportedly, Gilbert Carr has denied all charges at this point, though there's no indication yet that sex with a prostitute will affect his popularity.
You see how their eyes light up? Who? The reporters. Their eyes light up when they talk about this case. You can see their eyes twinkle when they give you the weather.
Yeah.
Are you a lesbian?
Excuse me?
It's really none of my business, but I always become kind of close with coworkers eventually, and, I figure why wait till we're close when I can ask now? The answer to which could bring us closer. Kind of like speed dial friendship. Are you one?
No, are you?
No, but I wouldn't be ashamed if I were. You can get back to me on that.
Where's Eugene?
Down at court. He said to start without him.
Okay. I think everybody's up to speed. The big question is, should we hire and build a litigation department internally, which business-wise makes the most sense, or do we want to hire outside firms and supervise, which may make the most practical sense, but it means fee splitting? My recommendation is that we start that way, and then we expand internally, so eventually we can do all the work in-house.
My recommendation is that we don't take this client at all.
Excuse me?
Eleanor, it's asbestos defense work.
So?
So, do we really want to do that? I mean, this company killed a lot of innocent people. I'm not crazy about representing
You're
this.
kidding me, right?
No, I'm not kidding.
We represent murderers. Why would
Not
you...
keep them in business as murderers.
Oh, please.
I have to admit, Eleanor,
Okay, wait a minute. Just hold on. We are not talking about corporate criminals here. Asbestos is not like cigarette companies who knowingly put out products that kill. Nobody knew this stuff was dangerous when it was first installed.
That's debatable. But even so, we all know the defense strategy they employ. Delay, 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 till one of the wheezers either stops breathing or they settle for 10 cents on the dollar because they're about to stop breathing.
You don't know that.
Hello?
Come on, Eleanor, they still contest liability.
So do all our clients, even the ones who shoot people 5 times.
All
And the
right,
ones who
enough.
cut off people's heads.
Hey,
Do you have any idea how much money we're talking about?
Problem is, it would consume us. This is massive product liability. It will completely dominate.
I don't get this, Lindsay. You're the one who wants to shift into civil away from criminal. This is your dream client.
Not asbestos.
Okay, wait a second here. Have we suddenly adopted a moral criteria for accepting new business? Because if so, nobody told me.
Don't get snide.
I will get snide.
This company has killed people.
The only difference between them and half our other clients is that this one didn't intend to kill anybody, and they're willing to pay us 20 times the amount to defend them.
there's no way we can manage this.
Is that the issue? Whether or not we can manage this? Because that is different than the morality objection. The management issue doesn't fall under hypocrisy.
Hey, bite me.
All right.
Look, I think we need to have a full partnership meeting with Eugene. There's a lot to consider here.
This is a no-brainer. What is stopping you?
Some of us have brains.
All right, come on.
Excuse me?
Come on. Let's just table this for now. We'll talk more about it later.
Bitch.
Helen, hey.
Scott?
Can I come in a second?
Somebody dead?
I just came by to see your new place.
Right.
Nice. The Gilbert Carr case.
Scott, I'm not sure if you've met my roommate, Lindsay Dole, from Donnell Young, Dole and Frutt, Eugene Young's firm, the lawyer repping Jerry Green.
Oh, hi.
Well, if that isn't a hint to beat it, I'll be in my room.
I'm a little embarrassed to be making this call. The primaries are a ways off, but...
But what?
It's important that people remember Gilbert Carr's little incident.
Oh, okay. You're here to ask me to do something disgusting for political gain. All right, let's hear it.
You can't just establish probable cause and sit. You got to get out some of the graphic details.
You want me to Kenneth Starr Jerry Green?
In which case, we drop on him. It's in his own interest.
Yes, how lucky that he has you.
Like I said, I don't enjoy coming here to tell you how...
But here you are. Could you excuse me? I need to shower.
You're looking at me. Mine zipped?
Why did you ask me if I was, you know, a lesbian?
Truth?
No, Lucy, lie. You can tell the truth when we're close.
I was just curious. You got no guy in your life with a rump like yours? Plus the crop-cut butchie-do hair. I mean, it looks good, but
I have butchie-do hair.
It was just a question, Rebecca. Hey, some of my best friends are lesbians. Today it's almost the thing to be.
Well, I'm not one. Thank you very much.
You don't have to deny it on principle. Donnell Young and Fried.
And Dole.
Yes, Dole. That name's been moving up around here.
Excuse me?
Never mind.
No, forget never mind. What's that supposed to mean?
They're gonna fight again.
Lucy. What's your problem, Eleanor?
My problem?
Yes, your problem. Besides me, do you have a legitimate problem?
Oh, cut it out! God, you guys are both acting like kids. Cut it out.
What's wrong?
In open court?
Yes.
It'll be public record.
It's public record now. Jerry, if we don't agree, you could go to trial yourself, and you could get convicted. Now, what they're offering, you could have a clean slate by the end of the day.
And they'll conceal my name.
First and middle initials, best we can do. You could testify in incognito.
You mean incognito like I was arrested incognito?
Let's not kid ourselves. The likelihood is it's going to get out.
Oh.
But maybe there's a chance. You know, I didn't recognize you in the cell, and I've known you for 20 years.
Testify in drag.
I'm not saying that it's the right way to go. But I don't know.
You haven't even asked me
I don't need to know.
I need you to know.
Okay.
I like wearing the clothes. Going out, wearing the clothes. But I am not gay. And I have never... I just would go out wearing the clothes. I've never performed a sexual act on a man. I've never solicited anybody. I am not a male prostitute.
Then why did you go in a room with Gilbert Carr?
He came up to me. Said he wanted to look at me while he, said he wanted me to talk to him, but I wouldn't have to touch him or anything. I don't know why I said yes. I like to be looked at in the clothes. I'm not a male hooker.
I think we should cut the deal.
First, I gotta talk to my wife.
When you defend a cigarette company, you help them to go on making them. On principle, I would never do that. I totally get it. But with asbestos, they're not still putting that stuff out there. It's representing somebody for something they did in the past. It's exactly what we do with our criminal cases.
Yes, with a couple of very big exceptions. First, in criminal cases, you're not just defending a client, you're playing a role in the system. You're safeguarding the Constitution.
Okay, this is a brand new conference table. Please don't make me puke on it.
Are you the only one who gets to talk? There is a principle at work in criminal law. I know you know that. There's no such purpose going on in asbestos defense work.
And the defense itself victimizes people. It's stall tactics against people who have suffered real injuries.
That's true in any defense work. Every product liability defense is drag and stall. We are right back to hypocrisy. Are we ready to declare right now that we will never represent defendants in product liability cases?
You really want to be an asbestos lawyer?
This is one client, a very big paying client that maybe will help subsidize us in defending some of our more worthy causes.
Now you sound like a congressman.
Lindsay.
Right. We've hashed this out long enough. Why don't we vote?
Hold on. I think everybody's biggest worry is that this work will consume us. So here's the trade-off. We take the client, and I will farm out all of the work to other firms.
But you're the one they want to try the cases. Isn't that the point?
I can supervise all of the discovery, and then we get to fee split. So none of you will ever even have to look at a file. All in favor?
I guess I can go with that.
All right.
Against? That's 3-3. I decide tiebreakers. We reject the client.
One of the things about being a partner is you get to bring in clients.
Subject to a partnership vote.
Eugene, Gilbert Carr's lawyer is here. He wants to talk. I showed him into your office.
I was hoping, in addition to introducing myself, we might agree to coordinate our respective defenses.
Let me stop you. We've been approached by the DA. There seems to be an occasion where they like the Jane to flip to John, so...
That would be politics.
This I know, but since the politics run in my client's favor...
I won't presume to tell you what to do, but what happened in that room, the police can't prove.
They were followed up, $600 on the table, and your client had his pants down.
None of which constitutes a crime. They can't get a conviction without the cooperation of one of the defendants.
This may be true, but why risk it? We're being offered immunity.
Immunity from criminal prosecution. The court of public opinion might be less forgiving.
Meaning?
Gilbert Carr is running for district attorney. A prosecution against him comes with a big microscope. Anybody who falls under it...
Is that a threat?
All I'm saying is there's no need to turn this into a spectacle. I believe in time I can make the whole matter dissipate. But if your client takes the stand this afternoon at the probable cause hearing, I'm sure you can appreciate that I'd have no choice but to use my best efforts to discredit him.
What are you going to do? Get him to admit on the stand that instead of your basic transvestite, he's actually a respected stockbroker? That won't discredit him. If anything, it makes him more believable.
I could ask him his real name.
Let me do you a favor and tell you something about Jerry Green. He's a decent guy, and as of right now, he has no real interest in hurting your client. But cross him, sexual proclivities aside, he's one of the most principled people I know, and extortion isn't something he'd warm up to.
Do you know the stakes here, counsel?
Do me a favor, Mr. Cameron. When the DA passes the witness, don't get up.
Oh. I will get up, Mr. Young.
You hurt my client, I'll bury yours.
We have an angry Eleanor.
I'll talk to her. Right now, I'm late for a settlement conference.
Bobby, that vote. You getting 2 votes, okay, but you're also getting to be tiebreaker.
It's in the partnership agreement, Rebecca.
Maybe so, but this alliance with Lindsay isn't.
What?
You two being a couple, I think it's great. But it also sets up kind of a power base.
Lindsay's free to vote her way, and I'll vote mine.
Well, then maybe the problem is a perceived one, but it's still a problem. With Eugene as well as Eleanor.
And you?
Bobby, I'm just telling you because I think you should know what's going on.
Okay. Thanks.
Can I ask you something? I mean, I know you have to rush off, but...
What's wrong?
Well, nothing. I mean, do people think I'm gay?
Excuse me?
Oh, Lucy wondered if I'm a lesbian because of my haircut and how I dress. I don't know.
And you took her seriously?
No, but I mean, I started thinking, you know, I can't remember the last time a guy asked me out. Any guy asked me out, and I mean, I may not be beautiful, but I'm not bad. Am I bad?
Rebecca, you are beautiful. Are you kidding me?
Do I look a butch or something?
Rebecca.
Well, how come I never get asked out?
Because you never leave this place, that's why. Listen, can we talk about this later?
Just forget about it. No.
No, I won't forget. We'll talk later?
Yeah.
He's gonna go drag?
Well, anything to reduce the chance of him being recognized.
Eugene, I'm willing to go initials and no address and all, but come on, let's face it. The whole idea from our side is publicity.
To embarrass Carr, not Jerry.
Even so, I mean, are you being realistic about preserving this guy's anonymity?
Maybe not.
How long you known him?
We played high school ball together. He's a good man.
I'll try to keep it short.
Susan?
Hey, Eugene.
I'm sorry.
Where is he? He said he'd be coming in with you.
We brought him in the back. With any luck, we might be able to preserve his real identity. It might not be smart for you to be in the room. Somebody might connect you to
I'll be in the room. I'll stay in the back.
I am sorry.
You ready to go on this?
I'm not gonna dog and pony him, Scott.
Helen, Gilbert Carr engaged a prostitute. He broke the law. Just be a vigilant district attorney. You don't have to distract yourself with the idea of what would happen should he win this election and decide to clean house.
I'll prosecute this man because, like you say, he broke the law.
That's all I ask.
So I'm not going to testify in drag?
I'm suddenly thinking it'll create interest in your identity. Plus...
Plus what?
Gilbert Carr's lawyer could come after you. Probable cause hearings, defense attorneys usually hold back. But he might not.
Can't you stop him?
Well, Jerry's a witness in there. He's not on trial. Which means you don't get counsel. Which means I can't protect you.
What about the district attorney? She can protect me, right?
Well...
Eugene, I'm getting a bad feeling here.
Look, Helen Gamble is a friend. But my firm has torpedoed her a few times. Now, I think she'll be sympathetic to us in there, but I guess what I'm saying is she doesn't owe us any favors.
This is going to be all over the news, isn't it? My kids, people at work.
Look, I can't promise that it won't be.
Why don't we just kill the deal?
Because I don't think it'll solve anything. At least this way, you don't get prosecuted yourself.
Honey. Honey, I'm sorry. I don't...
Sorry.
Right.
Excuse me?
I have been.
You have been what?
Excusing you.
You know, maybe we should go into the conference room and discuss a few things.
Maybe we should.
I can take the minutes.
Quiet! Keep everybody else out. Can you do that? After you. Do you see this here? Do you know what this is, Lindsay?
A table.
It's not just a table. It's a piece of across the street. The high-rise firms with the big clients and the libraries and the computers.
Clients who don't kill people.
It is a piece of across the street that you have been chasing. Bobby, I knew his vote. He has some success phobia that none of us will ever understand, but you, this new client, is exactly our ticket to admission to the other world that you want. And by you voting to turn it down tells me that you are either more concerned with your own success than that of the firm's, or you are suddenly under the influence of Bobby's bed covers. Either way, I have got a big problem.
Are you done?
For now.
First of all, this table never represented a world where we represent
That
companies.
isn't what...
You said you were done.
It has nothing to do with this client.
You said you were done.
You just don't like the idea of anyone besides you bringing in a blue chip.
It's about the client.
We don't have to do it forever.
It's not who we are. It's not who you are, unless you're under some new influence.
Please
But don't
tell me
of being
who I
subject to-
am.
Are you somebody who wants to cross-examine widows every day, saying, "Hey, maybe your husband had the flu"?
You have never even tried one of these cases.
Every day, your job will be to wear them down. I don't care. You'll be the victim eventually.
Say that
You
we have
can't
to
see
live
that
up
when
to
something
Lindsay
has
Dole's
happened to
moral
you.
standards of
It's
what
got
cases we take or not.
nothing
Not with
to
Tate
do
Kells.
with
Let me
me
tell you
or
something.
Bobby.
The day I let you judge me will be the day that I walk out of this office.
Hey!
I tried keeping him out, honest.
Eleanor, in my office.
Oh, go to hell!
That was rude. Sir, calling your attention to the evening of January 1st, 1999, did you encounter anybody sitting in this courtroom?
The defendant?
The record will reflect the witness has indicated Mr. Gilbert Carr. Could you describe that encounter?
I was walking on Columbus Avenue about 10:30, and he pulled up in his car and invited me to get in.
You were dressed as a woman.
Yes.
And when he invited you in his car, you got in.
Not at first, but eventually I got in and we drove to an apartment. Went inside.
And when you got inside, what happened then?
He removed his trousers and his underwear. He said he just wanted to look at me for a minute, which he did. Then he asked me to serve my country.
Serve your country.
He wanted me to sing the national anthem while he sexually gratified himself.
Did he give you money to do this?
He put $600 on the table.
Did you do what he asked?
Yes.
And while you sang, did he in fact sexually gratify himself?
Yes.
Sir, could you step out and show us how you were standing while you sang?
Objection.
I apologize, Your Honor, but I'm sure Mr. Cameron will try to convince us that his client simply hired Mr. Green to do a musical number.
Step out, Mr. Green.
If I'm Gilbert Carr, where were you standing?
Right about here.
And could you sing for us the way you sang for Mr. Carr? I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but we need to get an idea of what we're talking about here. Just a few bars, Your Honor.
The witness will sing as he did that evening.
Mr. Green.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Objection. I'm this man's lawyer. I object to this.
This man is not represented by counsel for the purpose of this hearing.
He is now. He cut a deal with the state, and I will advise him right now to withdraw
It's
that.
a little late.
I'm still doing it, Helen.
All right. I'm going to sustain Mr. Young's objection. This isn't necessary. Mr. Young, please sit down. Mr. Young, take a seat.
I'm sorry, Mr. Green. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Did you ever touch my client?
No.
My client ever touch you?
No.
Thank you. That's all.
The hell was that?
I had to paint a picture, Eugene.
Paint the picture? That was more than painting any damn picture.
Hey.
You made him sing the national anthem in front of a room full of people.
I buried his name and his address. I stayed away from anything personal.
That was personal.
What was?
You stood him up there to get laughed at. Now, whether anybody ever finds out who he is or not, he has to live with what just happened in that room there. And don't tell me it didn't feel personal.
Eugene, I did what I had to do. What I told you.
Oh, yeah, you were just following orders, Helen. Good for you. I mean, you're a real team player.
Get out before I call security.
Truth is, right now, I'm kind of glad not to be a partner.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Ever since...
What?
We were just talking.
About what?
Stock market.
Where'd this come from?
What?
There's a medical bag on the floor right here.
Ha ha.
No ha ha, it's right here. How'd this get here?
I don't know. We didn't get any deliveries.
Come on. This is a joke. Who did this?
It's not even his bag.
Yeah, well, it's close enough. Open it.
You open it. He's your client.
He couldn't have got another date so fast.
Funny.
Eleanor, open it.
Got you good, didn't I?
Hey, Eleanor!
For God, it was a joke, for God's sakes!
Anybody go to hell!
When did she get so rude?
Judge ruled yet?
10 o'clock.
Pretty good splash, huh?
Everything we wanted.
Sorry.
You did all you could.
You talk to people at work?
Not yet.
I feel like I let you down, Jerry.
I'm the one who put on those clothes and went out there. Don't feel sorry for me, Eugene. I did this to myself. Feel sorry for my kids.
Your kids will stand by you. First, we got to get you some help. Your kids, Susan, me, we'll all be here for you.
I was just trying to break the tension.
By putting a fake head in a medical bag?
In time, you'll all laugh.
Lucy, remember when I said you were working out just fine?
You were lying?
No, you're doing great, but maybe you can just pull back a little.
Oh. Okay. What does that mean?
Well, maybe you don't question people bluntly about their sexual identity.
I knew it. She is one. God.
No, she isn't, but you see, right there, your response to me probably should have been just okay.
Okay.
You don't always have to spice things up with your take. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Great. Can you ask Eleanor to come on in?
Sure. Eleanor, Bobby would like to see you in his office. And don't punch me. I'm just the messenger.
Lucy.
Still too much spice?
I understand your disappointment in our not taking your new client, but to accuse Lindsay...
Oh, what? She go running to her boyfriend?
I'm entitled to some respect from you. Not just because I'm senior partner, but because I think I've earned it.
I'm sorry.
What's this about?
I'd like to earn some more money, Bobby. I'd like to buy a new car, some new clothes, The romance of the law is great, but after a while, all my classmates in law school have houses. I'm not ashamed to admit that I want to be able to buy things. And this client...
That it? Money?
Most of it. And then there's her.
Lindsay?
I love her. Don't get me wrong. But this whole office expansion, everything, it was paid for mostly with her business. She's better than me, I know.
Eleanor, she's not better than you.
All the big clients that come through these doors come in asking for you or her, not... This one came in asking for me, and it felt good. And now that you and she, and I am happy for that, for both of you. But this idea that she's the chosen child, it doesn't help it any.
First of all, I'm not even going to dignify the suggestion that you take a backseat to her as a lawyer.
All the blue chips come in.
If you cared about what the blue chips thought, you wouldn't wear 102 earrings. Second, even if there were some legitimacy to all these feelings, you're wrong to punish Lindsay, because you know she's not imposing anything on you. You know that, Eleanor.
All rise. Be seated.
As there is no allegation of any sexual contact, nor any evidence of money actually changing hands, I find the Commonwealth has failed to demonstrate probable cause for the arrest of Mr. Carr. The case is therefore dismissed with prejudice. The defendant is free to go. Adjourned.
Got to. Somebody got to that judge. There is no way we didn't have probable cause. This is politics.
Imagine that.
Well, Helen, we have to prosecute the other guy now. Green.
We already gave him immunity.
Conditioned on our getting probable cause on Carr. We didn't get it.
I think we've put Jerry Green through quite enough.
We didn't get PC.
You only want to prosecute Green to keep flaming this story.
The man committed an act of prostitution.
Look, if we didn't get probable cause on Carr, we're not going to get it on Green.
Different judge, we will.
I won't do it.
Helen.
I said I won't do it. And you won't get any other district attorney to do it either. And if you do, I'll go to the press with the truth about your political motives.
Don't threaten me, Helen.
I will threaten you. I am threatening you. We just destroyed a man in that courtroom. There's only so much politics I can stomach. If it costs me my job, fine. That I can live with. Here. You got your headline. Now go get a conscience.
Thanks.
That's the last thing I need is for you to stick up for me.
I wasn't sticking up for you.
You tell her to lay off me? What's that? I can fight my own battles.
I was talking to her as senior partner, which I still am. That doesn't change anything just because
You're not
I'm...
senior partner here, Bobby.
Well, let's put our clothes back on. We'll drive over to the office and we'll have the conversation there. What?
They're treating me differently ever since, you know, like I'm Helen in some Trojan horror story.
That is your imagination. Look, can you not handle this? Because we can go back to...
Is that what you want? To go back?
No.
It's causing a lot of... I mean, if you really want to go back, I'll understand. I will.
My New Year's resolution was to move ahead.
And everybody certainly thinks that was mine, don't they?
You care what they think?
Yes.
But you care more about what I think, right? I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather fire you.
You can't just fire me. I'm a partner.
Yeah, you are.
Hi. Is your father home?
Yeah?
Can I come in for a second?
I don't think so.
Okay. I came to apologize, and under the circumstances, I can imagine how hollow that must sound. What you did in that room was illegal. But what I did in that bigger room was unconscionable. I also know what distinguishes our actions, and mine was more a product of free will. I'm truly sorry.
I believe you.
Good night, Mr. Green.
Good night, Miss Campbell.